Okay, class, so today we're going to determine the meanings of words. We're going to figure out whether it's figurative, connotative, or technical. All right? So by the end of the lesson, you should be able to understand that words can have multiple meanings. Depends on how they're used in the sentence. And we'll be able to use context and some of the context clues that we've studied in the past to determine what the author's intent was as they wrote those words to convey meaning within a sentence or paragraph. So for the next 3 minutes while I take care of a couple things, I want you to list in your notebook as many uses of the word dog that we have in the English language. All right? 3 minutes, go. Okay, so what we've come up is a pretty good list. Okay, so we have the word dog. It can mean friend. It can mean a foe. Of course, the literal meaning animal. Type of address for somebody. Hey dog, instead of Mr., it's hey dog, my dog. An unattractive person. A corrupt person. A show-off, like a hot dog. My one friend who's been to London told me that it's also used to reference to a telephone. Okay? It can also mean a poor performance. It can also mean a chauvinist, a male chauvinist, somebody who doesn't respond well or has chauvinist ideas. So this is a very good list. So now we're going to talk about context. Okay, so let's review. Context is the intended meaning of the word used in a piece of passage of text. All right? And we have two types. We have denotative. This is the literal meaning. We have connotative, which is the figurative or emotional meaning of a word. Okay? Let's review further. 3 purposes for writing. 3 purposes for reading. Do you remember what they are? That's right. Purpose 1. We use it to inform. Okay? Purpose 2. That's right. Persuade. Okay? Purpose 3. That's right. Entertain. Okay? So the purpose of our writing, the purpose of the text, is going to have a lot of influence on denotative or connotative usage of a word. Poetry, songs, music, of course, are laden with connotative text. Editorials, political speeches, things that really look to persuade and entertain us are probably very loaded with connotative text. Technical manuals, how to do things, explanations, textbooks, research books are probably loaded with denotative, the literal meaning of the word. Okay? There are lots of influences. So we have to really look to begin to understand why our word's being used, what the intended meaning is. We have to determine the purpose also. Or vice versa. The connotative or denotative uses of the language may help us identify the purpose of the text. This all helps us when we're reading for meaning. Right? It really helps us when we're trying to write our essay and get that good grade. Okay, so let's look at some of these examples that we have here. All right, so let's look at it. No, my dog Jax is the best breed in the dog world. Why are you dogging me, dog? See, Jake is my dog. He agrees with me. Take a minute, okay? You can work with the person sitting next to you, and let's figure out which usage of each dog in this sentence. Technical, figurative, or connotative. All right, so I'll give you a couple seconds, work on that. All right, so my dog Jax, what do we have? Right, technical, it's the literal meaning, it's a denotation. Jax is the best breed in the dog world. Also technical, literal meaning, right? 4-legged canine, okay? Why are you dogging me, my dog? That's right, this would be figurative and connotation. Now, we'll talk about something here in just a second about connotation. See, Jake is my dog. Again, figurative, right? And a connotation. He agrees with me, okay? Hey dog, hand me a napkin. Right, figurative. Let's get Goldman Sachs on the dog. Right, figurative. That's the London one we talked about on the phone. My truck is such a dog. Okay. poor performer, right? Okay, so figurative and connotative. We'll talk about that more in just a second. Those saber cats are a bunch of dogs, okay? Disparaging insult, right? Not very good, not very attractive to us. You're a dog for eating all the jelly beans, okay? This is also connotative, right? Conveys an emotion, all right? You lucky dog. Connotative, good. Detective Davis dogged the crook into a confession. Connotative, right. It also could be figurative. My brother dogged me all day. It was annoying. Connotative, okay. Quit dogging me. I'm doing my best. Figurative, okay. Now, connotation, okay. We made the comment emotional, all right. It has two parts, okay. We have two emotional states that it either sets a positive tone or a negative tone. Again, when we're trying to persuade, when we're trying to entertain, we want to generate a specific emotion, right? So the way that we use it, the other words around it help set the, and what do we call the emotional state of a piece of text? That's right, tone, okay? So connotation is real important in helping set the tone. The figurative part creates the visual image in our head, right? It creates a picture. So more of they're dogs or unattractive, we get a picture in our head, creates more of a picture in our head, all right? So, again, with your partner, I want you to come up with 2 or 3 other words that work in the same way, and then maybe some sample sentences to share with the class.